TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up a turn number 4. Who's it gonna be? Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. And tonight we have the Junk Fabrication Wednesday night street fights with the mighty full better friendly street stock. Going to be at action here tonight at the Limaland Motorsports Park. But before we get into tonight's racing action, we're going to send things down trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
With 14 seconds left of practice session here, we'll go jumping right straight into the heat racing action here tonight at the Limaland Motorsports Park, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Got to thank everyone for tuning in and watching us. Make sure you do us all a strong favor. Share our link out there. Let everyone know that the Full Velocity Racing Network is live and in charge. Hey, heck, while you're at it, become a supporter of the Full Velocity Racing Network for $4.99 a month. Become a supporter, get some key content that only supporters will get here in the upcoming months. We need to get that up. Let's double it here tonight. We're on 5. Let's get 10 supporters here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Also, guys, star donations tonight. Jack Truin already leading with 45 stars here before the race even gets started. Jack Truin leading the top of the star donation leaderboard. Can anybody else top him here tonight? Definitely Jack won one last night. And then the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series, I believe, went to, I'm trying to think real quick, I believe it was Adam who took it last night with 300 stars total. So let's see if we can do that here tonight. Let's get as many stars as we can, star donations, and supporters, guys. Supporters, $4.99 a month. What a better way to support the Full Velocity Racing Network than become a supporter. Going to jump right in here to heat race number 1, starting on the pole, driving the number 10. That will be racing Jason Salter and his dancer part of the outside, driving the number 319. That will be David Brewer. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That'll be the big monkey. Rocky Badfield is always strong here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And then Marcus Brown. And then number 725 going to roll off position number 4. Fifth starter sees good old D-Fed for Bulletproof Motorsports, Derek Fedkenauer, and Kyle Moyer aboard the number 11 machine. And Salter having some issues on the starting grid. Kyle Moyer rolling off in the 6th spot. 7th will be Mitchell Enos in car number 097, not answering the call. Josh Peacock will be rolling off in the 8th spot. And the Hammer, Henry Jones, rolling off in 9th, like I said. Jason Salter, something going awry with him. Did not start, did not go. He put it into gear and it didn't do anything. Hey, let us know where you're from out there in the chat box, too. You can do that. I see Marcus out there. He's in this race. He's watching. Scott out there. Calvin Herring, just some of the number of people. Share the link out there, folks, and let everyone know we're live here at the Full Thunder Frenzy. This is going to be awesome. It's a street fight, junk fabrication street fight here tonight. And like I said, 45 stars so far. The top star donation from Jack Truitt. So we'll see if anybody else can top that. As iRacing high flag, green flag is out over the field. The big monkey, Rocky Battlefield, charges out to the race lead. Inherited the pole because Jason Salter having some issues there in the car number 10 machine. The 319 of David Brewer running in that 2nd spot. Derek Fenkenauer running 3rd. Marcus Brown in the 4th spot. Kyle Moyer in 5th. And here comes Salter out onto the track. Salter got to be pretty dejected there in car number 10 with things going just awry in that machine. The number 97, the Rocky Battlefield, leads the way here down to the turn number 1. Looks like 319 David Brewer has a little bit of a slight push over there, 1 and 2. We come down that back straightaway. Derek Fenkenauer for the 3rd spot. And car number 86 and Marcus Brown running in the 4th spot. Pretty much the gap between Brown and Kyle Moyer aboard car number 11 as we speak right now. With a run on the outside, Brewer had to run there for a moment. I had to think better of it. Don't know if the top side of the is quite ready yet. As 8 laps will be this as we are halfway home. 4 to go at the Limaland Motorsports Park for Rocky Battlefield, the big monkey, holding on just over David Brewer in the number 319 machine. Number 86 of Derek Fenkenauer running in the 3rd spot with Marcus Brown. In the 4th spot, about 5 car lengths back with Fenkenauer. Now Fenkenauer peeking down to the inside of Brewer. He's sick of playing a ride in a train line there. The number 86 machine, as he looks down to the bottom side of the speedway, no forward bite so far. Looks like he's slip sliding around down there, cannot get the traction he needs. By the number 319 of David Brewer, the popsicle sticks go up in the air. 2 more trips around the speedway for the number 97, the Rocky Battlefield. So Battlefield receives the white flag off a turn number 4, and that number 97 machine. The iRacing high flag number 97, the 319 of David Brewer in that 2nd spot, and 86 of Fenkenauer pretty much stayed the same here. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time off of turn number 4. That number 97, the Rocky Battlefield, going to take down the victory. The 319 of David Brewer going to finish up in the 2nd spot. 3rd is going to go to Derek Fenkenauer, Marcus Brown, Kyle Moyer. Round out your top 5 here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Heat race number 1 in the books here. Jeff McConey showing up here for a brief second. See him pop in to the tower, say hello, and leave. He hightailed it out of here. He figured it was a dirt race. He's an asphalt guy. He got scared and left. He did. I know out there, Bear Bishop was a star donator on Sunday. Is he going to donate stars here tonight? We'll see what's going to happen. Again, Jack Truitt with the 45 star donations out there. 45. Can anybody do it? Oh, Alex Brewer takes over the lead, 150 stars. He's got a 3-week streak. Thank you, Alex, for the 150 stars. So you have the race lead here early on in the going in the heat race. Here comes heat race number 2 onto the track. Starting out in the pole, driving the number 09. That is Joshua Ely. Outside of him, that is the Iceman himself. That's Daniel Stifler aboard car number 71. Casey Brunson in the number 10 machine going to roll off in position number 3, and Kyle Surratt, the coach, in car number 18, going to roll off in the 4th spot. Kevin Prettyman in the number 88 is scheduled to go away in the 5th spot. 6 will be Eric Elmore, Easy E, in the number 420. 7th position will be the number 21. That's the Evil One himself. That's Jim Revis. And Derek Debris aboard the 117. Going to roll off position number 8. So we called for 8 cars, all 8 cars out there. Obviously, Stifler on the outside. We're looking to see Kyle Surratt in the back there. I believe he won the last time we were out here. So going to the back is Kyle Surratt. His diary got black green flag is out. Racing down the front straightaway here into turn number 1 and 2. Kate Ross saying money on Ely. So Josh Ely right now your race leader here in heat race number 2. Going to complete lap number 1, and so far you're 1/8 of the way correct there. So the leading lap number 1 is the 09 of Josh Ely. And number 71 of Daniel Stifler running in the 2nd spot. 3rd is Casey Brunson. 4th now is Eric Elmore. And then number 420 machine, he's looking down to the inside. They're slip sliding around over there in 3 and 4. Track definitely a little bit different here this evening than what I've seen in the modified tour. There was a lot of fog last night. Tonight, not so much fog. A little bit better video quality here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. The fog is not rolled in here. As the number 71 of Daniel Stifler now looks down to the inside of the number 09 of Ely. Ely approaching on the outside, trying to drop that hammer down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. It's still Ely on the outside. The 71 of Daniel Stifler trying to get the forward bite. The gumption off the corner, not able to do so there. And car number 71, the 09 of Ely, able to slam the door shut as we are halfway home. 4 to go. Already down into turn number 3. So Josh Ely now with 3 to go. Can he hang on here in heat race number 2 with Daniel Stifler right there knocking on the door? Brunson still running a solid 3rd spot. Then you have Eric Elmore running 4th. 5th is still Kevin Prettyman, Derek Debris, Jim Revis, and Kyle Surratt. Those are the 8 cars here in heat race number 2. Popsicle sticks up in there. 2 more trips around the Limaland Motorsports Park here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Big thank you to Junk Fabrication for the sponsorship of the Wednesday night street fights. Ely going to see the white flag and the money so far. Kate Ross definitely said that his money was on Josh Ely. It's a solid bet so far as he leads down into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Stifler going to throw one more last ditch effort at them through 3 and 4. Not going to be had there. The 09 of Josh Ely going to take down heat race number 2. Second going to go to Daniel Stifler, Casey Brunson, Eric Elmore, Kevin Prettyman, Derek Debris, Jim Revis, and Kyle Surratt. Round out your heat race number 2. That's in the books. So we're got about a minute warm up. We're going to take a brief pause for the cause and get right into the racing action here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And welcome back to the Full Velocity Racing Network, getting set for the feature event here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. A big thank you to all our sponsors that make things happen here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Big thank you to all those guys. Big thank you to Junk Fabrications for the Wednesday night street fight sponsorship. Again, star donations so far. Leading the way, Alex Brewer with 150 stars. Jack True in second with 45. Like to see some more star donations out of somebody out there. Like we said, Hard Ass Racing, iRacing, iFlag, 3D Racing, JMax Strong, BladeNote.com, South Texas Speedway. Those are some of the many sponsors here we have on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Miller Design and Media, JP Designs. Shameless plug for JP Designs because we did create our cars here, my cars, the whole fleet of cars for the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Yeah, what? I don't have no cars.
Yeah, you have no cars yet. We'll have to work on that. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you share it out there. And let everybody know that Wednesday Night Street Fights is live here. As we get ready to come to post here, full fender friendly at its finest. Starting on the pole, driving the number 97 machine. That will be Rocky Badfield. His dance part of the outside. That's number 09. That's Josh Ely. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That's number 319 of David Brewer. And Daniel Stifler, the Iceman, going to roll off position number 4. Fifth start, he's on number 86 of Derek Fedkin over Casey Brunson to his outside. And car number 10. Then you have Marcus Brown, downtown Marcus Brown, and then number 725 rolling off position number 7. Eighth start, he's Eric Delmore aboard car number 420. And that 111 of Kyle Moyer going to roll off position number 9. Outside of him, in that number 88, that is Kevin Prettyman in position number 10. The Hammer, Henry Jones, going to roll off position number 11 and car number 25. Derek DeVries in the 12th spot in the number 117 machine. He's going to roll off the 12th. 13th will be the number 61 of Josh Peacock inside row number 7. Outside of him, his dancing partner, the tango and partner of Jim Revis in that number 21 machine. Racing Jason Salter in that number 10 machine, going to roll off in position number 15. Hopefully everything all fixed up for him. And Kyle Surratt, the coach, on the outside of him in position number 16. Michinos in the 097 bringing up tail end. Charlie, 17 cars we called for. All 17 cars out there. 50 laps will be the distance. Racing guy flag, green flag in the air. And then number 97, the Rocky Batfield, leading the charge down to turn number 1, Ely. Now peeks down to the inside. And then number 09 machine. Door slam shoved by Rocky Batfield early on in the gun. Look at David Brewer down to the inside, side by side battle for the second spot, along with the top spot. There's Ely. Now looking to the bottom of Rocky Batfield. Batfield has the momentum on the high side, though. And car number 97 by Ely not going away without a fight in the middle portion of the track here for 3 and 4. Ely, let's see if he's going to beat him back to the line. No, but it's going to be the 97 of Rocky Batfield by inches. Going to lead that time by. Chris Teal sends some stars. Adam now takes over the top spot over Alex Brewer, 200 stars. Alex Brewer going to be 150 and 45 to Jack Drew. And those are your top 3 star donators here in this stream. So Adam, right up top there, he takes over the star race lead. As Josh Ely has taken over the star race lead, or the race lead here at the Limaland Motorsports Park here with the number 97 of Rocky Batfield sitting in that second spot. Good battle now going on for 3rd and 4th between Stifler and David Brewer. Brewer down to the inside, Stifler to the outside. Stifler going to beat him back to the line for that 3rd spot. But a good battle waging out in there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. So Derek Fedkin, now we're starting to come up through the field too in car number 86. He's trying to get his way up there, maybe get by the 319 of Brewer, but Brewer's just slammed the door, shuts it up. He sticks the nose in there, does Derek Fedkin. He knows right where he's got to be, and Brewer gets out of shape on the bottom. And man, you have to be walking on eggshells on the bottom of the speedway. The middle portion of the track is really slick, and now Derek Fedkin now capitalizes, takes over that 4th spot in the number 86 machine. So Alex Brewer now takes over as Kyle Moyer around. Alex Brewer now takes over the star donation lead with 250 stars now. Puts Adam to 2nd and Jack Truitt in the 45 stars in that 3rd spot. His yellow flag going to come out over the speedway. So star donations come a long way, guys. Appreciate all those. Keep them coming here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Tomorrow night we have a double bill. We have a parking lot, Jack would say. Okay, so Moyer. So number 420, like Jack was saying, come down the speedway, got into the number 11 of Moyer. Moyer tried to handle it back, but Prettyman right there already sliding into the corner, and just the hammer hammered on the number 11 too, Henry Jones. Wrong place, wrong time on the outside, so tough break for the number 25 machine of the hammer, Henry Jones, and the number 11 of Kyle Moyer. Some damage to those cars. It's going to allow us to restack, repack the field here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Getting really close to bringing that green flag back out here. Lights are to it. Pace truck down in. iRacing high flag. Green flag is out. The number 09 machine of Josh Ely takes back over the advantage in the turn at number 1. 97 down to the outside. Rocky Banfield trying to go to battle here. Down into turn number 3. Banfield in the middle portion of the track. Looks like he's got a little bit more bite traction coming off the corner. He's going to lead that time by just over Josh Healy. And car number 09. Here comes the 71 of Daniel Stifler down to the inside of Derek Fettenauer. Fettenauer making some moves on the jump with the Speedway. And then number 86 machine, the Bulletproof Motorsports. Number 86 is going places there. Now up to the third spot. Great battle for the race lead, though, between Ely and Banfield. Banfield definitely in the middle portion of the track. It looks like the bottom's starting to come in just a tap in for that 09 of Ely. They'll let us sail down there. Catfish in the bottom of the 09 as Banfield gets a little tail happy. So does the 09 in the same corner. So nobody really giving an inch so far here for the race lead. As now it looks like Ely slides up in front of him. A slider where Banfield has to give him a bump. And Banfield now going to have to back off into that second spot. We're on board with Derek Fettenauer in car number 86, the Sheffield Graphics onboard camera, as he goes to work here with the number 71 of Daniel Stifler down the inside and trying to get around Rocky Banfield. Great view from Sheffield Graphics. Alex Brewer is a supporter out there on top of everything. The Star Donations, he's a supporter. Anybody else want to become a supporter? Adam, $4.99. Haven't seen you become a supporter yet. We know you support the Full Velocity Racing Network. So Josh Ely trying to pull away, and so far Tate Ross out there has been the guy that has picked Josh Ely here on lap 16 of 50. It's still early on in the going, and we're starting to see some guys make some headway from the back of the pack. But that 09 of Ely showing the quick way around right now. Last time by 15.677 to Rocky Banfield 15.718. So Rocky Banfield holding on to a solid second spot. The 86 to Fettenauer, pretty much a little bit of the same gap between himself and Banfield as Banfield has between himself and the leader. Daniel Stifler right there in the fourth spot. He's pretty close to Derek Fettenauer. Can't really do anything with him. Number 10 of Casey Brunson running in the fifth spot. 6 is David Brewer. He's lost some traction, but the 61 of Josh Peacock up to the 7th spot. Look at Peacock going. Oh, Jim Revis around over there. Number 21 of Jim Revis. Yellow flag going to come out. Jim Revis going for a ride over 3 and 4. I think he had a little bit of help over there. He was working over the top shelf of the Speedway down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. Gets a little bit sideways, and Kyle Surratt comes up the track, and it definitely pulls a slider on him, and the 725 has nowhere to go but into the rear bumper of the number 21 is Jim Revis. So round it goes in a knot. And then 3 and 4 could have been a lot worse. Could hit the wall, could hit other cars. So a pretty clean car for spinning out there in front of those cars. So it's definitely good luck for Jim Revis if you want to call it luck. So just to reset your field, Josh Ely, your race leader in the Bulletproof Motorsports Full Velocity Racing Network, number 09. Second is the number 97, the FTPI Racing I flag number 97, Rocky Banfield in second. Then you have a Bulletproof Motorsports number 86 running third. Daniel Stifler, the number 71, running in the fourth spot. And you have another Bulletproof Motorsports guy, the number 10. That is Casey Brunson. David Brewer to the outside of him. Mike Ross out there, yeah. Thank you. Voice definitely sounds a lot better. Still not
green flag.
As Jack giving the green flag out there. Look at Rocky Banfield, 3 wide for the race lead. The 86 of Fettenauer has to make an evasive maneuver. I thought he was going down to the infield there, but Banfield didn't waste no time. Went up to the middle. He wanted to make it exciting. Rocky Banfield to the race lead. He slides up in front of Josh Ely. Ely fights back high low switch maneuver over there as he comes down to the inside, side by side for the race lead through turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Ely gonna beat him back to the line. And the number 09 machine, so 22 laps down. We have 27 to go here of the 50-lap feature at the Limaland Motorsports Park Junk Fabrication Wednesday night stream fights. A pretty good crowd of tree stocks here for the full fender frenzy here tonight. Get Star Donation leader right now is $250 from Alex Brewer. Second is Adam with 200 stars, and then Jack Truitt with 45 stars. That's your top 3. And stars here tonight. I'd like to see some more star donations. Hey, become a supporter, too, of the Full Velocity Racing Network for $4.99 a month. Halfway home, 25 in, 25 to go. We are halfway home here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And it is Josh Healy, your race leader, who's led 18 laps, making 19 laps so far. As the big monkey Rocky Battenfield still running in the second spot. Daniel Stifler was up to third at the line, but Becknauer not going away. But Stifler has that momentum on the top shelf of the Speedway. He's running the cushion up here as Becknauer just can't get anything going. The white not there in the middle portion of the track for that number 86 machine. Looks like he just completely missed the setup there as he tries to make it there. Yeah, it's racing Jason Salter and the 61 and Josh Peacock, David Brewer, those guys all together. The coach Kyle Surratt right there. Those guys all knocking on the door of the 319 of David Brewer. Those guys trying to come up through the field. Salter working the bottom like no other right now as that number 10 machine's got something down there. As here comes Josh Peacock trying to get around that number 319. Slide drop maneuver. David Brewer fires back down to the inside. So the coach Kyle Surratt is now he puts it back. A slider over here in turns 1 and 2. Almost 4 wide from 6 on back. Look at the fantastic racing here. The mid-pack from 6 on back. These guys fighting now 3 wide for the 6th spot. Here comes the number 10 of Jason Salter down to the inside. Not going to be had. David Brewer going to hold on to the 6 so far. The 61 of Josh Peacock knocking on the door on the outside. Surratt right there as they go 3 wide for the 7th spot. What fantastic racing here. Full frenzy at its finest here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. The number 319 of David Brewer lead the charge down into turn number 1 and 2 here for the 6th position on back. So he's leading the charge of the second group as these guys fighting it out like it's for the race lead here, trying to make their way up through it. Meanwhile, up front, it is Josh Healy. Look at the 97 of Rocky Battenfield lurking there now, right there on the rear bumper. Going to look and maybe set himself up for a slider towards the end of this one. Watch out for Battenfield. He makes contact with the race leader. He has to back out of it. So those guys going to be able to catch him there. Is Daniel Stifler going to catch him? And then number 71, same way with Derek Becknauer and Casey Brunson. A little bit of a mistake allowed everybody back into the fight here for the race lead. As the number 71 of Daniel Stifler worked in the middle portion, not anything there. So Stifler can't get it going there. The 09 of Ely way up to the top shelf now. Casey Brunson way down to the bottom, but we're going to get that yellow flag. Yellow out on the field. Oh, man, who was it? Salter. Salter upside down. Turtle for Jason Salter. He's upside down on his roof. He did a little bit of roof surfing, and those guys were fighting so heavy back there as just a lot of contact going on over here. Peacock came up, slider, goes into the wall. The 319 flipped, and the 319 ends up getting into Salter. 319 able to get around David Brewer, but Jason Salter upside down. The 420 of Easy Eric Elmore puts him on his lid. With that number 10 of Salter. Turtle, help him flip over. That's Jason Salter. Man, 1 point here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. So Salter having to call a tow truck tough break for him. 17 laps remain here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. As Wednesday Night Street Fights, Junk Fabrication Wednesday Night Street Fights, that is. The full-time sponsor here of this series. Todd Stanton on the call, Jack Truan pushing all the controls, making the magic happen down there in the booth. As Phil Lacasse, well, we haven't heard from him today. Not sure if he went off the grid, if he actually completely had a brownout, blackout. I don't know what's going on. We haven't heard anything from him, have we, Jack?
No.
So he's disappeared. We know he was missing yesterday.
Nothing new.
Yeah, nothing new. We always have to find him somewhere. Sometimes you find him on the street corner a couple times.
Green flag.
The green flag out here. The iRacing flag. Green flag is Jack is gone in here. The 09 of Josh Healy now down to the inside. Rocky Battenfield is the momentum of the top shelf. Puts himself back to the race lead. Healy going to fight back down to the inside. Here comes the 86 of Derek Becknauer too. Into the fray, not going to be had there. Can't get that forward bite. So big monkey Rocky Battenfield propels himself back to late. Around Josh Healy there on the start of this one. Healy now to the second spot. So it looks like the tie side is pretty dominant here tonight, the Limaland Motorsports Park. Right up against the wall on the cushion.
The defense not giving up, though.
Yeah, Derek Fenton definitely not giving up on the bottom. He's able to get around the 71, and he's been right there lurking around Josh Ely. So we'll see if Fenton can make it work. He's the only guy so far that stayed down there. Everybody else has gave up on the bottom. Might be a good thing. So Fenton we're working the bottom side of the Speedway here through turns 3 and 4. Just can't get that momentum off the corner. As Ely able to just keep that door shut on him there in that second spot. Rocky Batfield trying to run away and hide into the sunset, trying to march off into the sunset, ride on his horse, whatever you want to call it, in that number 97 machine. As he's going to see 11 laps to go. He's got 11 to go. The spotter probably telling him there. His yellow flag going to come out here. So Rocky Batfield started on the outside. Yellow flag he probably didn't want to see because he knows Ely's fast. And the restart on the outside, that's where the fast lane is. That's where you want to be. So we'll see what Josh Ely's going to be able to do. I'll put out this yellow flag. So the hammer's on the rear bumper of the 097 machine, excuse me. Alinos and then David Brewer through it too. Brewer instant bystander spins it sideways to stay out of it. But the Henry Jones, the number 25 machine, getting in at 2 Michelinos. That brings out another yellow flag here at Limaland Motorsports Park. It's kind of feast or famine here with these guys at this track. You never know what you're going to get when you come to Limaland. It could be a total disaster. It could be some great racing. I mean, it could be about the middle of the road kind of stuff. I mean, I've seen 3 wide racing all the way to the checkered flag. Stayed out there saying to hang in there, Ely. Hey, star donations, folks. So far, Alex Brewer leading there with 250 stars. Adam sitting there second with 200. And 45 for Jack Trua. And the top 3 star donators. Who's going to be the star king here tonight, or queen, could be queen, of the Full Velocity Racing Network here for at least this stream. Tomorrow night we have a double bill, hopefully. We have, I know, the 3D Racing Challenge going on tomorrow night between the teams. And then we also have the Pro Late Model Series that Phil's been covering, so hopefully, Phil, we find Phil in time for that. Definitely don't know what's going on with that. Maybe we might be looking for an announcer if you want to announce. Hey, hit us up on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll call that out there too. It's always looking for some announcers. We do pay. May not be a hell of a lot, but we do pay. As the green flag comes back out there, 10 laps to go here. It'll be 9 laps to go at the line for the big monkey, Rocky Batfield. Now having his hands full with the 86 of Derek Feckenauer at number 09 of Josh Ely. Ely up on the top shelf of the Speedway, but Feckenauer has not gone away from the bottom. He feels that's where he needs to be, and Feckenauer last time by was able to complete the pass there on the 09 at the line. Still able to hold on to the second spot. Maybe going to slide up in front of Josh Ely. We'll see what's going to happen here. Rocky Batfield getting the tad bit loose on the outside. He can't do that too often because he's got a hungry pack of wolves right there directly behind him. Looking to pounce to win this Wednesday night street fight. All about bragging rights here for the following week, the whole week. Should say no points on the line. They just brag about winning this event here. It's a fantastic event there each and every time we come to Wednesday night street fights. These guys put on a whale of a show. The best of the best street stock racers, I believe, in the iRacing community. There's a name I haven't seen in a very, very long time. Corey Whitworth out there joining us. Probably just joining us for a little bit there, but I haven't heard him in a long time. You know, I sponsored one of his cars into a show. Good to see Corey out there joining us. There's 5 laps remaining there for the number 97 Rocky Batfield. Number 86 of Derek Fenton. We're down to the inside. The 09 of Josh Ely up on the top shelf of the Speedway. Yellow flag going to come out. We're going to repack the field here, folks. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch too, I've been about YouTube and Twitch all the time. Hey, let us know what's going on over there. I can definitely look at that. Let's see if you guys have been talking. I haven't seen anything from the YouTube. Kind of quiet. Haven't seen anything from the Twitch either. But hey, come on over to Facebook and give us some star donations. Like I said, top star donator tonight so far is Alex Brewer with 250 stars. Second is Adam with 200 stars. And Jack True is third with 45 stars. He's going to be on the podium 2 nights in a row. Wow. Man, I should just start donating. Thinking about plaques there, Jack, for the top 3 star donators of the year. What do you think about that? I think that's pretty cool. I think that'd be cool. Give him a nice Full Velocity Racing Network plaque.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Yeah, I think so. Top 3 for the year. I have to look into what the year is so far for the top 3. We'll let everybody know here is get ready to go back to green flag racing. 5 laps remain here. Rocky Batfield goes way up to the top shelf of the Speedway. Make sure he protects that outside line so the 09 don't get a run there. And that is Josh Healy. Derek Fickner down to the inside. Oh, man, I thought Healy was going to make some contact there with Rocky Batfield, but he made contact with the outside retaining wall, showing the wall some love over there with the 09 machine coming off of turn number 4. Rocky Batfield, 3 laps to go. Yeah, good run from Jim Revis, like you said. Good eyes, Jack. As Revis up to the 5th spot, had some carnage, some wrecks going on for him. Was in some bad juju out there, but top 606 going to be in there. He's in the 5th spot. Good run from Jim Revis. 86 Derek Beckner down to the inside, takes over the 2nd spot. Now looks to try to get around the number 97 of Rocky Batfield. Batfield to the outside. Derek Beckner down to the inside. He has now left that bottom alone. White flag in the air. One more trip around for Rocky Batfield. Can he hang on for one more circuit around the Limaland Motorsports Park? Makes a little bit of contact to the wall. Here comes Beckner down. He's going to dive it down to the inside. Batfield puts it down to the inside. He gets loose out of shape. Oh, Batfield almost lost it off the 4, but he's going to take down the win because he had to check out Beckner too. But Rocky Batfield almost made a costly mistake over there. Looked like a rookie mistake. Coming into the corner, not used to running the bottom, and he slip-slided around and almost went around in a knot there for the 97. But thankfully, he was able to save it. And Rocky Batfield, the big monkey, going to take down the victory here tonight at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Derek Fedkinell for 2, Josh Ely for 3. With your top 3, Casey Brunson, Daniel Stifler, Jim Revis, Kyle Surratt, Josh Beatcock, Mitchell Enos, Marcus Brown, Eric Delmore, Henry Jones, Jason Salter, Derek Debris, David Brewer, and Kevin Prettyman, and Kyle Moyer. Round out your 17 cars here this evening. Thank everyone here for tuning into the Full Velocity Racing Network. Again, star donations go to the end of the stream. So far, Alex Brewer with 250 stars. He leads the way. Can anybody else top him here going towards the end of the stream? Can Adam pop in or anybody else for star donations? We're going to be right back at you here in just a moment. We'll make our way on down to BlakeNote.com, Victory Lane, probably with an ecstatic top 3 here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. Got me back. And welcome back to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Again, like I said, star donations. Again, the leader is Alex Brewer with 250 stars. He's winning the star battle here a couple of nights in a row now. Adam out there with 200 stars, and then 45 for Jack Truitt. If you got star donations, that goes to the end of the night. Again, I think we're going to offer the plaques to the top 3 in star donations at the end of the year. I think we got those squared away. We'll see what's going to happen there. Where we made our way on down to BladeNote.com Victory Lane. We'll catch you up with tonight's 3rd place finisher, having definitely a cheering section there by Tate Ross, as it looks like Josh Ely going to bring home the 3rd spot here in car number 09, leading right around 20 laps there. But Josh, you had a fan out there, Tate Ross, said the money was on you. He thought you were going to be able to take down the victory, but a nice solid 3rd place finish there. Kind of looked like the car went away on the outside for Rocky Batfield. He was able to snooker you there on that start, and I think that's all she wrote for that 09 machine. Maybe it's not. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, she was fast in the bottom whenever it was a little bit tacked, but once it started going to the top, the whole setup went away. It was tight getting in and couldn't get it to really get any kind of drive off. So
It's been a while. Go ahead, Josh.
It went away. That's all it is.
It's definitely been a while since we had you on the podium finish there in that '09 machine, but it was good to see you up front there, dicing it out there for the top spot. You had some pretty good races there with Rocky Banfield, and then of course Derek Fedkenauer. He was on the extreme bottom there for quite some time. He wasn't giving up on it, but definitely a good race there for that '09 machine. Exchange wise, like you said, the setup kind of went away, but man, you got to be proud of a podium finish, especially with this group of guys every night.
Oh yeah, this is all. Every time we run with DWRL, it's always a tough competition to even place on the podium, much less win the thing. Uh, just got to give it out to them for even putting this on. I mean,
Yeah, definitely good to see these guys put it on here and keep the Wednesday night street fights going. Again, it's an invite only Wednesday night, but you can actually have tryouts to get yourself involved in this, and some great racers. Necessarily, you don't have to be the fastest racer out there. They definitely, I've seen a lot of racers that come in that were not the fastest guys, but they seem to get faster because everybody works as a team over here, pretty much. Or if you're on Bulletproof Motorsports, DWRL, obviously. But everybody works with the new guys that come in here, and it helps them get them up to speed there. That's what's great about DWRL, isn't it, Josh?
oh yeah, it's good. It's a good place to race. It's definitely a friendly community. Even though people have their ups and downs on it. We try to help it out as much as possible.
All right, Josh, before I let you go, I'll give you that microphone one last time. You can thank or would like to thank you're live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
First off, I gotta give it to Coach. He put the setup in the car, and she dug at the beginning of it. We gotta do a little bit of work to it to get back right on the later half of the race. But Bulletproof Motorsports, my wife, JP Designs, putting the car, wrapping the car, family, friends, FBRN. Y'all, I've always said y'all do the best broadcasting there is. DWRL for putting the series on, and basically everybody that helps me.
All right, again, congratulations for the driver of the '09, Josh Eatley, taking down the third spot. Josh, hopefully we'll see you a couple spots better next time.
Oh yeah, always.
All right. Make our way on down to, I believe it's his teammate. Yeah, teammate, Derek Fredkenhauer here. And the number 86 machine did not leave the bottom. He didn't leave his wingman down on the bottom. Derek, you made it work. You made it up to second. It seemed like you may have had something for Rocky there in these closing laps. It just seemed like you ran out of time there. Maybe it was a 60-lap race. How do you think you would have fared?
I mean, I felt like I was gaining. Obviously, I ran out of time. Do I think I would have got around him? I don't know. Uh, I felt like I was squeezing, a teammate, Ely, kind of close to the wall here and there, just trying to gain as much track as I could. But I don't know if I would ever got around Rocky or not if I got up there.
Well, you definitely would have given it the good old college try, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Derek, I tell you, a good race for you there, working the bottom of the Speedway. How treacherous is it down there? It seemed like nobody else wanted to go down there. They were loose. They were all over the place, but you seem to have it figured out down there.
What I came to know is I ran a totally different gear than everybody that I knew was running. Did it work for me? Yeah, but I was kind of running the slider line in my eyes, so I wasn't locked down totally to the bottom. So, I mean, I stuck to what was working, and I thought I was gaining, and I didn't want to hit that wall up top.
All right, Derek, before I let you go here, I'll give you that microphone one last time. You got a great second place finish here, nice podium finish here. Anytime you can do anything like that at DWRL, like I said to Josh, it's a good thing. But give you that microphone, you can thank her. I'd like to thank you tonight.
And first of all, thank my team over at Bulletproof Motorsports. Helped me out a lot. JP Designs, you guys for broadcasting this, and DWRL for putting on one heck of a series.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home the second spot driver out of Bulletproof Motorsports, driver number 86, Derek Fedkenauer, taking down that second place. We'll let him get back to it if he wants to go hang out somewhere. I know they Bulletproof Motorsports, I get to see them quite a bit. So we'll make our way on down here now to tonight's feature winner of the Wednesday Night Street Fights, the Junk Fabrication Wednesday Night Street Fights, the Big Monkey, Rocky Banfield. Finally, you're back to victory lane. Rocky, it's been a while.
It has been so long since I've talked to you. I don't think I've even talked to you in a top 3 in over 2 months.
I don't think so. I think you've been either here, there, or everywhere. I've seen you've been quite busy all over the place, but finally able to sit down, race, and man, Limaland, we know this is one of your tracks. You really excel at there. And then number 97 machine, you're able to get by Josh Ely there on a restart on the outside, and you never looked back after that one. Ely tried whatever he could to get back by you, but man, you just had it covered here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I had Josh's restarts time just absolutely perfect. Like as soon as he'd go, I was just a split second ahead of him, which that would give me that outside to the first corner, and that's where you really had to be.
It definitely had to be on the outside here tonight. The bottom seemed to be starting to come in there for Derek Fetkenauer towards the end of it. He called it the slider line, though, for that number 86 machine, but he was working over the bottom. He had a completely different line than you guys. Seemed to be coming in later in the event. They used to seeing about 60 laps at this track. Tonight, only 50, so it's definitely different seeing the different lap counts here on the Full Velocity Racing Network from what we were used to in the previous seasons here at DWRL. So it does make it for a great race, though. 50 laps, man. Rocky, I can't imagine how ecstatic you got to be here to finally be in victory lane and to beat these guys, which I call the best of the best street stock racers in the iRacing community.
Oh, by far. I mean, DWR. I mean, this is kind of like a little all-star league for the street stocks. You got to be clean and you got to be fast to run over here. And anytime you get a win that's associated with DWR, I mean, I've got about 4 or 5 of them now, and each one of them is real special to me.
All right, Rocky, before I let you go, I know you got a whole list of sponsors on the side of that car. I couldn't even name them all off there watching you go around the track, but tell us about your sponsors, everybody that helps you get here, and anybody else you'd like to thank on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
First and foremost, my boys over at Full Throttle. We got a great team going over there, and just added Chris Fisher, which is a big ad for us. Guys over at BLR, Jeff Brown at iRacing iFlag. I just, if anybody wants something cool for their rig, get them an iFlag. WR1 Sim Chassis. Miller Meany in Design. He did this car for me, and he does our team. And if you need a good paint, go see Tubbs. And of course, we got Dirty Grass Soul, Capron, Screen Printing, Tac 3. You guys over at Full Velocity. And I got to thank Josh Peacock for this setup. He gave this to me a while back. And, it's a monster. And once the top coming in, this thing really came in where I wanted it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home the victory here tonight in the number 97, the Big Monkey, Rocky Battenfield, taking down the victory here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Again, congratulations to Rocky. Congratulations to DWRL. What a great race here at Limaland. It could have been awful. It could have been good. It could have been awful, but we seen good here tonight. I've seen all kinds of different races here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, but tomorrow night, double build going on for us here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Hopefully Phil will be able to join us here because we got 2 races going back to back, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. So hopefully, we never cancel the show on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We don't look to do it. So we're going to try to do our best that we can to make sure that double build goes off. But I'm Todd Stanton signing off here for Jack Truitt, pushing all the controls. Good night, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for sport racing.